I am Sugar Cane, and this handsome young man is my good friend Justin from Cake It with Justin.
I've been teaching cake decorating for years, and Shuga is here to help me drag up my designs.
This is like a diabetic shock ready to happen, bitch.
Ooh, let me tell you something. If you ain't got
You ain't
diabetes,
doing it right.
You ain't doing drag.
Welcome to Give Me Some Sugar. What are we gonna do today, boo?
Today we are back in the kitchen, you and me, going over the steps to make another cake. This time around, we're gonna get to a super iconic one. You may have heard of it. It's a little thing inspired by Miss Sugar Cane's purple dress. Looking at it on TV, it was absolutely stunning. Framed your body so perfectly well.
Well, I'm so excited because this literally is my favorite dress ever. It is Spanish inspired, very flamenco. Y'all know I love me the color purple, so we had to throw that shit in there. She was covered in sequin and rosettes. I love this dress. I literally have never felt more beautiful in my entire life.
So today we're gonna be doing airbrushing, and I thought we could also work with different tips. Today they're gonna be Russian tips.
Hey man, I love me a good Russian tip, baby. As long as you don't hack into my emails, bitch, I am down.
So Sugar, we've got this cake here. It's been chilling for just about 15 minutes. We filled it, we iced it, we put some buttercream around it. So for this step, Sugar, we're gonna be adding our gorgeous purple buttercream. Now it's time for the final coat.
It matches my dress, honey. I like it.
It kind of looks like an eggplant, don't it?
It should do.
And it looks real good in that hand.
You gotta take me out on a date before you do this, honey.
It look good somewhere else too, bitch, but you know.
Now squeeze that all over that bag right there in that cake.
You know, she gotta get up in that.
This is the final coat. We wanna add this deep purple color around on the, and then you can just start moving it up and down on the sides, just like that. This is that gorgeous deep purple color we got from the dress, and let me tell you, you look like $1 million in it.
Thank you. I felt like $1 million in that bitch. I could not move in the because it weighed like 50 pounds.
Ru loved that dress. I mean, he actually made a note to say how much he loved that dress.
Who? What?
You know RuPaul.
Again? Please say it again. I never get tired of hearing that.
Have you always liked the color purple?
Yes. My name comes from Shook Avery in The Color Purple. I watched that movie every single day.
What?
When I was a little kid.
So Sugar, right now we're just gonna be using this spatula to move this purple buttercream around, you know, just get it nice and smoothed out. And I'm just kind of using back and forth motions like this, kind of pressing lightly on the cake. And then I'm gonna go around the side, you know, just give
This
it.
is a good technique, y'all. It's very light.
Yeah.
Ooh, you must be a light and sensitive lover.
Saying that since the beginning. Sugar, how long have you been living in New York?
I have been in New York for 7 years. I am a New York City queen. I live in Harlem.
Ooh, represent.
California girl, but I started drag in New York City, so like I represent New York. And that's why when it came to this dress, I literally was like, how can we do the most for this dress? I was like, my designer and I literally were like pumping the pavement for like days looking for fabric.
It was absolutely gorgeous. I'm telling you what, that's gonna be a remarkable thing to remember on RuPaul's Drag Race for probably the end of time.
Yes, honey.
You have
I live
made
for
your
it.
stamp.
I did. I just needed that one girl.
We're gonna try to make this bitch as shiny as we can.
Okay, bitch.
So I've got this sugar here, and it's this gorgeous sparkly sugar. You can see all of that.
Yes.
It says sugar cane.
It
don't you
does. It's just straight up sugar,
Think? This
right?
is just straight up sugar.
It's just sugar.
I was thinking, your dress had so many textural elements. There was the sparkle, there was the beading, there was the floral. I'm gonna try my best to get that all encapsulated. We're gonna take this sugar and we're just gonna pour it on the top and get that nice and smoothed out. And because we have that darker purple underneath, now all we're getting is the shine of this sugar dust.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at the beach, bitch. You know, you're playing with sand.
Living your best life.
Do you have to like hit it in there like that?
You don't have to push it in too hard because our icing is nice and soft right now. It's sticking right to it. That's perfect. All right, I think we got her almost all the way covered. Any other parts of the cake where we don't have her covered, that's where we can add some of the leaves.
All right, well look, I think she looks stunning the way she is, but we're gonna do more to her, right?
This is a drag-inspired cake, Sugar. We need to add airbrushing to this.
Amen, let's do it.
You know, we need our vodka.
Ah!
So we are going to be doing some luster dust and vodka mixed into a little cup right. Is it good?
Ooh,
Pour
gonna
some
put
in
this
here.
in here?
Give me a
You
little,
gonna do a little
shot.
shot with
Ew.
Was that a lot?
No, this is good. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
The more
Amen,
you
that's how
drink,
we do
the
it.
prettier we look.
So here we have our luster dust, and we're gonna be adding it to our vodka. The reason why we wanna use vodka instead of water into this is because when the vodka hits the cake, it's got so much alcohol in it, it'll just dry right up.
Okay, it's gonna evaporate.
And you can see we're getting this nice,
Oh, she's
cool-
beautiful.
Is she gorgeous? She's gonna add a lot of darkness.
You
and
see that, kids?
Let's get her in the airbrush. We're gonna turn it on.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
You ready?
No.
Get that gun. We're gonna put some of this in here.
Is it just gonna shoot out?
It's gonna shoot out right quick.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, she's blowing this up. What's she doing?
There she is. Okay, now
Oh.
go kind of at more of an angle upwards.
Clearly, I have never done this before.
We just gotta press it down. We got a lot of loose sugar up here. And I've heard of a couple loose sugars in my
Ooh,
time.
bitch, I'm the loosest of them all.
Here's how we're gonna get her without having her move around. We're just gonna keep
she's the
jolting it.
professional.
We're just gonna make it nice and shiny. You can see it's kind of darkening the color a little bit.
That's cute.
Okay, let's go around the sides. We're darkening this color. We're getting it super, super shiny. Of course, the sugar is gonna pick up all the light in the room, but this is just gonna send it into outer space. We're gonna bring this here, and we're gonna put one of our piping bags in, and this is the Russian tip.
This is the Russian tip.
You see that
She is
cup looking?
very big, girl.
So we've got the Russian tip in the bag like this, and I'm just taking some scissors, and because this tip is so wide, we have to kind of figure out where we're gonna cut this. I think about there works. So cut this whole mother up. So we have it exposed, the bag is not hanging over the tip just like that, so we'll get a nice clean form. And we're gonna take this super gorgeous eggplant purple
Snip the tip.
and add it to the bag.
Work.
Now the idea for this is to kind of emulate your dress here. So we're gonna do kind of a bouquet here at the top.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a cascade coming downwards like that.
Oh, you're fancy.
Yeah, and I want the cascade to kind of hit all around this. So here we
Okay.
go. So we're gonna get this tip really close to the cake. And then once we do that, we're just going to lift up. Oop. There we go. Just to show you again, we're gonna bring this tip really close to the cake, give it a little squeeze, and then lift up. And you'll see that you can get those gorgeous petals there. And then once we do that, we're gonna go in with some glitter,
Bitch, I live for a sparkle, honey.
a little bit more dimension to it. Let's go around the side now.
No, okay. All right, let's do it.
And I'm just going to open up a little bit of buttercream here so it sticks.
I love it.
Okay. Get it real close. And lift up. So I'm gonna let you take over, do one on
Oh,
the side.
Lord, I'm about to f this cake up, bitch.
Just like squeeze it and then lift up.
Let's see how this works.
Beautiful!
Oh, she was gorgeous!
That's beautiful!
Okay, I think I got the hang of
Oh,
it.
you see how I got that spatula and I kind of broke
Yeah.
apart the icing a little bit?
Uh-huh.
Just like this, just kind of just agitated it a little bit just to get some of the sugar out of the way so our buttercream can stick. Give it a little squirt and then release. Make sure it's stuck to the cake.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Beautiful.
That's
I'm
better.
gonna do one right here on top of this guy. And then release. Just like that. And you get those
That's a
nuts.
big-ass rose, honey.
Yes.
I
honey.
live.
Okay, and then we'll go down here like this. And this is where we're gonna come down to the board.
Oh, that one's beautiful.
Better on the cake board, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Shuga, so I switched the tip out on this and I used a little smaller tip this
Okay,
time.
I like it.
So now what we're gonna do is just go in and do some C formations, just smaller ones, just to kind of conceal any areas we're not super happy with.
Like we did on the Vanjie cake.
That's right. Just
All right.
filling it in. Give it a shot, just a couple
Yes.
C's.
We're building, honey. We're building on the skills you learned.
That's right. And we want that gorgeous flowy cascade, so we're just building up on that. I think it's time for glitter.
I think it's always time for glitter.
Okay, I'll give you this one.
A word.
I'll take this one.
This is my favorite part. I love glitter, girl. This looks
Oh,
amazing.
Sugar, this looks like the iridescent blue in the dress.
It really does. Bitch, he thought of everything, girl.
Now, Sugar,
Explain.
the way that you add it to the side and make
Thank
sure that
you.
you're using it for your own cake is just to blow a little bit on this.
I love a good blow. Oh, you're
And you get it right
you're
around
so
the side.
delicate.
Hallelujah ×2.
The techniques we are learning today, children.
And you-
when in doubt, blow.
So, Sugar, we got this cake all the way finished, and I think it's absolutely lovely. What do you think?
It's amazing. I think it captures everything about my dress. You have all these gorgeous, gorgeous textures in there.
I wanted to get a lot in there. We did airbrushing, we did glitter, we added this crystal sugar, and you know what? I think it really paid off.
Get ready, y'all, because this sugar is so sweet. Damn, that is so good.
We got everything done. I think there's nothing left to do in this but to admire its beauty and to
Eat it. Yes, children, thank you so much for watching another episode of Give Me Some Sugar. This is the amazing Justin. I am Sugar Cane. So make sure you tune in because we've got more iconic looks from Drag Race History, honey. And bitch, you are not ready. See you next time. Bye.